Greetings, this is Pink Frog Yellow Boots from Behavior, working towards achieving holistic health for everybody. Moving on with our series on self care, where currently we are addressing rest and seeing the different areas where rest is required. Today, we are going to see how creative rest is important and what steps can be taken to actively engage in creative rest. Let's start with defining creativity. Creativity can be put into words as to make, to create, to bring into existence something, be it tangible or intangible. Further, if we broadly divide it, can be divided into cognitive creativity. That is where you use your logics, your reasoning, your analytic skills to derive something. For example, the theories or formulas based in science or mathematics. And next can be emotional creativity, where you create different form of art that invoke emotions in another individual. Creativity is something that we use regularly on our daily lives. Every time you have a situation that you need to deal with and you come up with a solution to it, you are using your creative forces. Specifically, when you use some sort of idea or process which you yourself come up with. Thus, it can be said that creativity is the ability to produce original methods and outcomes in any area. Creativity is not only something that is exposed to the outer world, but also something that comes handy for the inner world of ours. For example, if you come up with a way of learning something or doing something for yourself, it's an inner way of utilizing creativity. For example, how somebody could come up with acronyms to remember a lot of words. So, creativity is something that works both ways in the outer world as well as in the inner world. However, we all get exhausted after a certain limit has been reached, no matter what area we are working on. Situations that point out your creativity needs to be given a break can be put forward as when you are trying to learn something, study something, and your brain suddenly stops comprehending or making sense of it. You are trying to solve a situation and you cannot come up with anything, or you are trying to create something in art, like writing a poem, a story, or coming up with a project, and your brain is not responding in a manner that is satisfactory to you. It is a sign that your brain needs a creative rest. The fun part in creative rest is creativity can be rested with another creative activity. While other general forms that work for mental and emotional rest do work for creative rest, engaging in another form of creative activity where pressure, deadlines, stress are not involved due to the circumstances and surrounding in the current work in your hand, one can rest their creative senses. Just like how you can take a break from solving a mathematics problem and coming back to it after a break helps you solve it, the same works with other sort of creative processes. However, the burnout that has been suffered for a long time if creative rest is not provided may take a longer time based on who the individual is and how they work. Effective ways that different individuals find helpful to rest their creative senses have been said to have a walk, sleep, meditate, engaging into activities of passion or love. It may be different for different individuals. Some might love cooking, while some might love going out for sports, some might love going to clubs, some might have passion for teaching, some might have passion for gaming. However, in an overall scenario, things that work for different individuals can and may be different. And you, as an individual, are capable enough to figure out what works best for you. Engaging in another form of art or creative project, taking a complete break from whatever you are doing for short term or long term, also help in rejuvenating the creative senses. Listening to or engaging into being an audience to another individual's creativity also help to rest and revitalize our own creative senses. Have you been paying attention to your creative senses and resting them well? Have you been using any of the techniques, or do you have any specific or new technique that you use to rest your creative senses? Do let us know. Share it with people around you. And if not, give it a try. Have a safe week ahead. Take care.